The next company I'd like to introduce is Capital Provisions. Capital Provisions proposes establishing a nationwide tech-enabled roll-up of vending operators. Please welcome Michael Lovett.
Hey, we're here with a whole bunch of companies that are doing some amazing and incredible things. What I'm here to talk to you about is, I think, amazing too, but it might be just a little bit more down home. So let me hear like a show of hands. How many of you have purchased something from a vending machine in the last year? Okay, most of you, right? So those are just a few of the $25 billion that have flown through vending machines in the US alone in the last year. Capital Provisions is rolling up the vending market in Southern California. The market in the US is completely fractured. There's something like 8,000 operators. They're all small, inefficient, a lot of mom and pops. They're only managing about 5% net margins because of it. But the economics at scale are really good, and so there's consolidation going on in our industry, mostly at the top end. So we're focused on packaging up small operators, implementing technologies, bringing them online, implementing good business practice to increase revenues and margins to sell them to the big guys. Our team has built a $2 million platform from scratch in the past year. We use innovative SaaS, IoT, and payments technologies to increase sales and profits. We know dozens of companies that want to sell to us in Southern California, and that's why we're there. Our team has helped build hundreds of vending operators across the country over the past decade, and most importantly, this is the second roll-up for this team. The first one is on the East Coast from Connecticut to Baltimore. It's doing about $39 million in revenue at this time. So what's vending? Last slide. Vending is sort of a catch-all term we talk about when we talk about workplace break room food service. It's pretty simple, really. We're feeding people in the break room, everything from snacks, drinks, coffee, to breakfast and lunch. In fact, the biggest opportunity in front of us is to convert vending accounts that we buy into much more profitable markets in the break room where we can actually sell food to people they want to eat. The market's enormous. In Southern California alone, the people who work there spend $35 billion on food and beverage during the workday. That's like $12 per person per day. Just think about the amount of money that you're going to spend for lunch today. The opportunity is that our industry only gets about $1.8 billion of that. The rest of the spend walks out the door and drives down the street to the local deli. The primary driver for growth for Capital Provisions will be through acquisitions and consolidation. In Southern California, about half the market is controlled by the largest 5 operators. The remaining part of the market, around $800 million, is operated by small operators, and those are the ones that we're after buying. So here's where we are today. In the last year, we've made 8 small acquisitions and built a $2.2 million operating platform. We operate 650 sale points in 300 accounts in about 4 cities in Southern California. As we exited the integration phase at the end of 2021, by implementing operational improvements, we increased revenues by 50% in Q1 of 2022. Our Series B is planned for later this year. We're talking to a number of private equity firms that are interested in putting in about $30 million to accelerate growth. We will execute $56 million worth of acquisitions. Those are companies we're already talking to. We plan to sell that to a larger player in 1 to 2 years at an industry comp of 10 times EBITDA, or about $100 million purchase price. We kicked off Capital Provisions with $2.2 million worth of founder capital to establish the company and build it to where it is today. We're raising up to $3.5 million in a senior secured convertible note to accelerate into the Series B. We, as founders, put in $400,000 to kick off the round, and we invite you to join us into the convertible note, which will convert into the Series B at a 20% discount. We plan to exit to one of these players. Our industry is already consolidating, but they can't really play in the smaller end. So again, we're focused on rolling up the small guys and creating a good quality asset for them to buy. Our team believes that we have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to roll up and clean up one of the remaining bastions of the way it used to be done. The market is huge. We're already started. We have an unparalleled understanding of how to use technology to solve the problem. We have an active pipeline of buyers and sellers, and we've done it before. Thank you very much. We'll be in the back for questions.